And now we move on. We've got Ismael Bonfim taking on Nariman Abbasov. Just warning you guys, this is going to be a pretty long breakdown. I've got a lot to talk about. I mean, these are two guys with so much film on them, so much information to discuss. Ismael Bonfim is 17-3. Nariman Abbasov is 28-3. Why are they on Dana White's Contender Series? And then even then, why are they not the main event? It doesn't make any sense to me at all. I am maybe going to surprise you with the pick, but I think I'm going to be able to prove it a little bit with what I'm going to say. But I'm picking Ismael Bonfim to get the win. I think that Ismael Bonfim beats Nariman Abbasov in this fight here, and I'll be talking about it in the future, obviously. But Abbasov, man, massive favourite on Tapology. I'm really interested to know what the odds are going to be. But yeah, by the way, I'm going to be showing a little bit of fight tape from Nariman Abbasov in this video too, but Ismael Bonfim is 17-3. Three of his losses he lost to Adriano Moraes, who recently just fought on. Ooh, let me have a look. Oh, against Demetrius Johnson on one on Prime Video. That's the level of competition he fought early on in his career, albeit it was in 2011, but still, it didn't age that badly, did it? Voice crack. Oh, I love my voice cracks. They add so much character to my video, not. But anyway, Renato Moicano defeated him in 2014, and then Renato Moicano has gone on to go on a pretty good run. But Ismael Bonfim has gone on to be a pretty good fighter as well. He defeated two really good guys in his last fight, 12-2. And then 10-1, 19-9 before that as well. But prior to that, he wasn't really beating the best levels of competition. Let's be open and honest here. But Nariman Abbasov, this guy has been fighting good competition. He last defeated a guy that was 32-4. He defeated a guy that was 40-6. Question mark. He defeated a guy that was 4-1 when he was 25-3. And there's another question mark, a few question marks on the record, but for the most part, you really do have to respect the fact this is not a super padded record. This guy has been fighting somewhat decent competition, especially recently, and I will be showing this fight against the 32-4 Marif Parayev when I give the breakdown of this fight. Now, I think it's definitely worth noting that Abbasov, he's got a very weird style. Like, he does wrestle a bit, but I don't think it's going to be good enough to take down Bonfim, who has incredible takedown defense. This guy only throws overhands and hooks. It's literally all he throws, and I don't know if you guys would have believed me if I said that, unless I showed you some tape. So shout out to Azerbaijan fighters for this. There's a chance that this might get blocked or striked for some reason, just letting you guys know, but I will be playing some fights from this card, and look, this is all he throws, is overhands. He just spams overhands. He does throw a lot of uppercuts as well. We'll skip the grappling transition, as I do want to just talk about the striking of Abbasov, sorry, because then we're going to talk about the striking of Bonfim, because Bonfim's striking, see, this is what I mean. Like, all he's throwing is overhands. He's throwing hooks. It's great for a brawler, like, which is what he likes to do. He likes to brawl. He likes to brawl with his opponents. But I don't think it's gonna be enough to defeat a guy like Ismael Bonfim. When I talk about Ismael Bonfim striking, this guy's striking is nice. He went 24-3 as an amateur, and then he went 4-1 as a pro boxer. 24-3 pro amateur, sorry, 24-3 amateur boxer, should I add? But yeah, the striking of Abbasov really surprised me. I started watching this guy. I will be open and honest, I don't know how I missed him, but I didn't know who this guy was at 28-3. But all he throws is overhands and uppercuts and hooks. I was very surprised at what I was seeing. I couldn't really believe the striking. You know what I mean? And this is genuinely what happens. And I think that Bonfim, his striking is going to be technical enough to be able to defeat a guy like Abbasov. I know there's a lot of clinching in this fight. Both guys are really initiating a lot of clinches, which maybe could lead to a win for Abbasov. He does look to utilize the clinch. But I think that if you watch some Ismael Bonfim tape, there's a bit on UFC Fight Pass because he's fought on LFA. This guy's kickboxing is very, very technical and very slick, and I don't believe he's going to get drawn into a brawl against Nariman Abbasov. And I genuinely think that on the feet, Bonfim's got the fight. I really don't believe that he's going to get caught by these overhands, and that's another thing that Abbasov does. He misses a lot of punches. Like, yes, he's actually beaten up his opponent, pretty bad here. But he misses a lot of shots. Like, a lot of these shots that he's throwing aren't landing, and he does slow down quite a bit towards the end of the fight. I think in this one, the opponent quits on the stall, or there was some sort of corner stoppage in the second round. But it's a crazy fight. It's a pretty cool fight. Like, both guys are brawling. Both guys are seemingly somewhat tired in the second round. I don't really know, but Abbasov's definitely getting the better of his opponent here. 32-4, might I add, great record, and it's not even the most super padded record, but now he's just teeing off on his opponent. But this is what I mean. When he's punching, he's leaving that chin wide open, and I think like a guy that's throwing a lot of straight punches like Ismael Bonfim is going to be able to take advantage of that and get the win. Like, when I saw this at first, I was like, man, Nariman Abbasov, 28-3 record. There's no way this guy loses, you know? But I started watching some Nariman Abbasov fights, and I'm a little bit skeptical about. I'm just a little bit skeptical about the striking. I love Ismael Bonfim's striking. I love Ismael Bonfim's jiu-jitsu as well. I haven't even started talking about the grappling yet in this sort of fights. But even then, like, Nariman Abbasov's takedown defense ain't the greatest. We saw him get taken down from some very sloppy takedowns just in that fight tape as well. A couple of times, or I think at least once anyway. I think Bonfim is the much more technical fighter. He's got great Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. He's got great technical striking as well. And Nariman Abbasov, as I said, all he's doing is throwing overhands. Maybe he can catch Bonfim with something like that. But I don't think that you can beat a very, very technical striker like Bonfim with that kind of style. And I think that this has been a very long breakdown. But I think that you can kind of understand why I'm talking about this fight for so long, because it's so important. Like, the winner of this fight, what do? If Ismael Bonfim wins, he's going to be 18-3. If Nariman Abbasov wins, he's going to be 29-3. What do you do? Like, do you give them like a top 30 opponent straight away, or do you build them up from there? I don't really know. But another thing is, as I said, yeah, there is low output out of Bonfim. I will note that. I was seeing some very low output, but he times his shots well. He's very technical. I don't believe he's going to get drawn into a brawl from Abbasov. I think I'm rambling a lot here, but I feel like there's a lot of good points in the ramble. You know, I've done so much research on this fight. I feel like there's so many points in my brain that I've got to say. And I think I've covered it all. And mainly just the fact that Nariman Abbasov's striking is not very technical. It's very sloppy. I'm not super impressed by the technique at all. That's all he throws. And Ismael Bonfim, this guy's a technical striker. This guy's got Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. This guy's got great takedown defense. And Nariman Abbasov, even then, he's got pretty bad takedown defense, and he slows down towards the end of the fight as well. Like, I know it was a pretty high-paced fight, but even then he was slowing down a little bit in the second round of the tape that I was showing you guys, and then even then in a few of his fights that have lasted a long time, he does tend to slow down quite a bit towards the end, and I like Ismael Bonfim to keep the pressure up, to keep the same pace from the first round to the third round. So let me pick Ismael Bonfim here. I feel like there's going to be a lot of people disagreeing with me, but I like Bonfim. I really am interested to see what the betting odds are going to be on this fight. And yeah, I think it's going to be great. I really do. So yeah, let me pick Ismael Bonfim to win this fight. I think that he's going to win.